Brahmarpanam
Brahmarpanam
Brahmavi
Brahmavi
Brahmagnau
Brahmagnau
Brahmanahutam
Brahmanahutam
Brahmaivatena gantavyam
Brahmaivatena gantavyam
Brahma karma samadhina
Brahma karma samadhina.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
So, Guruji did only one shloka from chapter 1 because it's nothing but what is the point of fighting? Oh, my brothers are there. What is the point of fighting? My brothers are there. Blah, blah, blah. Wah, 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 wah. Lobha, moha, krodha, kama. Wah, wah, wah. Matsar, wah, wah, wah. That's all it is. So there's really not much, shlokas of learning in the first chapter. So Gurudev just did one, which is the first one. You can repeat after me. Dharmakshetri Kurukshetre
Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre
Samaveta Yutsavaha
Samaveta Yuyutsavaha
Mamakaha Pandavakshaiva
Mamakaha Pandavakshaiva
Kima Kurvata Sanjaya
Kima Kurvata Sanjaya.
Dharmakshetra. What is Dharmakshetra? In this land of Dharma. And Kurukshetra?
Land of the Kauravas.
Kurukshetra. The land of action. So in this land of Dharma, in this land of action. That's how it begins. Samaveta Yuyutsavaha. Samaveta have gathered together. Yuyutsavaha.
Warriors.
The ones who desire to fight. Mamakaha, my sons. Pandavakshaiva, the sons of Pandava. Pandu, his brother. So there are two brothers, remember in the story? There's Dhritarashtra and Pandu. So Dhritarashtra is saying, my sons and the sons of Pandu. Kim akurvat, what are they doing? O Sanjaya, tell me. So this is the blind king. For those who don't know the story, the blind king is sitting with Sanjay. Sanjay has been given the divine vision to sit in the court with the king, but be able to observe exactly what's happening in the battlefield. It's a divine vision. It's like telepathy. He's been given special powers. It's called Divya Drishti. So the blind king was offered this Divya Drishti first, but he said that no, I wouldn't recognize even if I was given this Divya Drishti, because I would not know who's my son, who's Pandu's son. Yeah. So he asked that Sanjay be given the Divya Drishti or the divine vision, so he can see what's happening on the battlefield and narrate to me. Got it? So he's asking Sanjay, tell me what is happening on the battlefield. That's the first shloka. That's the only shloka Guruji did from the first chapter. Go to the second chapter, which is Samkhya Yoga. the second chapter is divided into two parts really. Samkhya Yoga and Buddhi Yoga. Remember Guruji said Buddhi Yoga? So I'll tell you where Buddhi Yoga begins. Right now it's Samkhya Yoga. Samkhya means what? When an awareness comes up in life in you. Yeah, we did that. What is all this? Who am I? Yeah, where you start questioning. Start the journey of inquiry. That is Samkhya. So, here Arjuna speaks all high philosophy. What's the point of killing my own brothers, and what is the point of this war? Yeah, blah blah blah. And as if like a wise man. There's no need to kill others, and what will I do with a victory which is over bloodshed? Things like that. Big things he's talking. So, Lord Krishna says in that shloka 2-11. That's the first shloka, and I didn't write in English, but you can understand. The first shloka 2-11 is very similar to the English. Can you see it? Ashocyan anvashocastvam pragyavadanshcha bhashyase gatasun agatasumcha nanu shocanti panditaha. Ashocyan vachocastvam. You are brooding over those that need not be brooded over. You are brooding over those who need not be brooded over. You understand brooding? Crying, lamenting, being sad about, feeling bad. For those people who do not need to, you don't need to brood over them. So this puts Arjuna in a big question mark. You're talking about my family, they don't need to be brooded over. If they die, I will lose them. That's what he has said in the past full chapter. So I'll come to that later. Pragyavadanshcha bhashyase. On one side you are brooding over those people who do not need to be brooded over. On the other side you are talking like a pragyavadansh, means a wise person. A wise person does not brood. That's what he's trying to say. But this is contradictory. Gatasun agatasun nanu shochanti pandita. That last line means that the wise ones do not brood over that which has gone, which has happened. Or they do not brood over that which has not happened, not gone. What does he mean by this? Arjuna said that my Pitama will die, my brothers will die. Yeah? Everybody will be dead. I will not be able to see the death of my own kith and kin. Yeah? And he says, I will not fight. He puts down his weapon. So, Krishna says, on one hand you're talking on high philosophy, like a wise person. What is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad. But on the other hand, you are brooding. A wise person does not brood. This is contradictory. Why a wise person does not brood?
He knows.
What does he know?
Spirit never dies.
Perfect. A wise one does not just speak philosophy. He understands. It's a part of him. He's established in this understanding that I am not this body. Just like I am not this body, my family, my friends, my kith and kin. Yeah? There is no use of attachment to that body. That is also not a body. We are here playing a role. Yes, we complete our role and we move on. That's all it is. Yeah? So there is no need to brood. Yeah? Either you brood, yeah, and then you don't talk all wise stuff to me. Or if you speak wisely, you prove it you are wise. Yeah? Don't do this contradictory thingy with me. That's what Krishna is saying. Got it? Yeah? Let's go to the next one. So the meter changes here. You understand meter, no? The tune of the shloka changes here because this is a longer shloka. Karpanya dosho pahat svabhavaha
Karpanya dosho pahat svabhavaha
Pruchhami tvam dharma samudchetaha
Pruchhami tvam dharma samudchetaha
Yashriyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme
Yashriyasyanishchitam bruhitam me
Shishyastiham shadimam tvam prapannam
Shishyastiham shadhimam tvam prapannam
Karpanya dosho. Weakness on account of moha. We did moha yesterday, right? So you understand moha? Yeah. Attachment. I'm lost in this illusion of attachment. Yeah. And weakness has overtaken me now. Because of the attachment you become weak, no? Yeah. So he says weakness on account of moha. Got it? Pahat svabhava has taken over my nature. Svabhava is my nature. Pruchhami tvam dharma samud chetaha means because moha is so, gripping me right now, I am asking you what is dharma. Yeah, so the first line will be weakness on account of moha has overtaken me, so I am asking you what is dharma. Yashreya syanishchitam bruhi tanme. Yashreya, that which is good. Shreya, Hindi word,
Effort.
benefit. श्रेय कोई फ्रेंड होगा ना उनका श्रेयस what is the meaning of his name? Good, beneficial. Yeah? So he's asking, tell me that which is beneficial. Nishchitam. Nishchitam? Definitely. Bruhi tanme. Bruhi is to speak or say. Tanme, you tell me. Bruhi tanme is you tell me. Shishyasteham. I am your shishya. What is shishya?
Disciple.
I am your disciple. I am your student. Shadi Mam Tvam Prapannam means take me in your refuge. या मुझे शरण में ले लो. How many of you understand Hindi? maximum people. So you understand. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो. Take me in your refuge. Shadi mam tvam prapannam. Yeah, because right now he's confused. He's in that state, the Vishad state that we discussed. All these emotions are clouding the vision. I cannot see what is the truth. You tell me what is dharma. Yes. And you definitely show me the beneficial path, the best path, the highest path. So now, Krishna is talking about the truth about life. Yes. What really life is. What is life? Is it just being born, then growing to teenage, then adulthood, then becoming old and dying? That is just one little cycle. Birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, birth, death. This continues. Yeah, this entire series is called life. You don't die. The body dies. Yes. You are not the body. You have a tool called the body. Yes. So that's all you are. Just an energy which takes this body, which plays its role, drops the body at the end and moves on. But you have mistakenly identified with this body. Yeah. Forget the body. Even the name of that body is not yours. Ekta is what this body is called. I am not Ekta. Did you think like that? You are not your name. That name that you have is an identification for this body, no? How would they distinguish between this body and that body and that body and that body? It's the name given to this piece of Prakriti. I am not Ekta. I have taken so many births before this. And I don't know how many more I will take after this. All will have different names. Yes, I move on. Yes, recognize this thing. You are not even the name you have. Yes. Today we'll play a game. You're going to call somebody else by your name. Yes. You take somebody else's name for the rest of the day. Person sitting next to you, quickly turn around and ask them what is their name. Got your new name? Decided? Yeah? So now you're going to call the other person by your name. Yeah? Say hi to that person with your name. Now introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
No, not Krishna. Rekha.
Yes? Are you doing that on Hangout? Yeah? Your name is not yours. Yeah? First of all, to drop this attachment. That's the biggest attachment you have. Ekta. What Ekta? Nonsense. The moment this body drops, that name drops. Yeah? Drop this attachment to your name. Start with that. Homework number 1. Today you are not the name given by your parents. And if you changed it on the way, it's not the name given by yourself. So, Shloka 2-13. Dehinosmin yatha dehe
Dehinosmin yatha dehe
Kaumaram yovanam jara
Kaumaram yovanam jara
Tatha dehantar prapti
Tatha dehantar prapti
Dhirastra na muhyati
Dhirastra namuhyati.
Dehinosmin yatha dehi. One who has taken this body. Kaumaram, childhood. Yovanam, adulthood. Jara, old age. So one who has taken this body will go through childhood, adulthood and old age. Childhood, youth and old age. However you want to write it. Tatha dehantar prapti means after old age what happens? Death happens and then you again get another body. Tatha dehantar prapti, you get another body after death. Dhirastra na muhyati. The wise one, understanding this, does not get attached. Yeah? It's a wheel. The wheel continues. There is childhood, there is youth, there is old age, you will die. Yes, but again you take another body. You come back again and again. The wheel keeps moving. You have taken many bodies before this and you will take many more bodies afterwards. This is the truth, O Arjuna. The wise ones understand this and they do not get attached. How attached are you to your body? No? So much raga we have towards this body. Yes, I should look like this, I should not get old, my hair should look like this, my whatever you do, lipstick, makeup, whatever. Go to the gym, exercise. Oh no, I'm getting old. I'm not saying don't exercise. Just observe that there is a raga. Yes? It's not just that. You don't want the body to be in an uncomfortable place. You've spoiled your body. Have you noticed? Little bit of discomfort, you start wah. Yeah? Summer is coming. Oh no, it's going to be hot. This is nothing. Discomfort of the body. Yeah? Recognize this thing. Yeah? Either it is some dvesha in you, if you've not written it, right now. Make a chit and put it in your bag. Attachment to your name. If you have an attachment to your name too much, write it down and put it in that bag. So see how much attachment you have to your own body. Now, if you have attachment to kith and kin of this body, that is also attachment to the body. Husband of this body is actually husband of this body, not mine. Wife of this body is wife of this body, not mine. Mother of this body is mother of this body, not mine. Same with father, same with child, same with brother, sister. Check, check, look inside. Are you very, very attached to these people in your life? Make a chit right now and put it in. Yeah? That is all attachment of the body. Because that child is of this body, the parent is of the body.
What about the attachment to the guru or master?
Of the body. Of the body. If you are running after the guru, you are still attached in the physical. No? If you can see the Purusha, there is no need to run. Huh? That little bit introspection. What is happening? Recognize what attachments do I have, because attachments just keep me in this wheel. How?
That creates a karma and then take a birth to deplete.
Yeah, I create ragas and dveshas, they go in my karma bag, then
At
the end of-
leaving the
end of
body, they
moment.
come with us.
The
And
impression.
in the next, during the next birth, the strongest raga and dveshas come back in the form of the relative.
perfect. So my karma bag is full of raga and dvesha. At the point of death, the moment I am ready to depart from this body, yeah, the strongest impression of this lifetime, whether it is son, father, mother, brother, sister, enemy, neighbor, boss, you don't know how many impressions you have formed. The strongest impression will come up at that time. And you will quit this body with that strongest impression. Yeah? It better not be your boss. You're going to be born to him. Remember that. Yeah? It better not be the person you hate so much. You'll definitely be born to him or her. But look at the mind, no? It always thinks more about the person you hate than the person you love. Have you noticed? Constantly, that person you hate or the person you're really disappointed with, angry with, annoyed with, that is the person who's all the time on your head. How much do you think about your mom or dad or somebody you really love? It's always the person you hate is always sitting on your head. Rent free, he is living there. Not even paying rent to you. Recognize this. If you have a lot of dvesha to particular people, you're definitely going to be born to that person. Do you want to be born to him or her? This moment, let go of dvesha. Write it down, put it in that bag. And there might be multiple people. Put it down. I'll give you 2 minutes. If it's a long list, make that list. Put all of them into the bag.
One of the good thing is, at that moment, whatever I felt, after coming to this path, it has faded away.
Beautiful. That is the main purpose
Now,
of the
I
path.
don't even remember the person name.
Excellent. You're done. That's where you have to reach, guys. Yeah? If you remembered the person right now when I said, think about the person you hate, you're going to be born to this person, you've not forgotten him or her. But if the person doesn't even come to your head, the way he said, yeah, I've been on this path so long and now he doesn't even come to my memory. It's gone. That impression has been wiped off. How is an impression? If you take this marker and make a big impression over there. And like that, you've created a very strong impression. Now again, you forget about him for a few days. Again, something reminds you. Some person, he looks like somebody or talks like somebody or something. Something reminds you. What are you doing? Again making that same impression bigger. Again a few more days go. Yeah. Again something else reminds you. Again you're thinking about him. That's how your impression goes on becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And at the point of death, the biggest impression comes first to the mind.
It will be the last impression or the biggest?
The biggest impression, the strongest impression of your lifetime comes to your mind. Not necessarily just what happened in the last week. It could have happened years ago. It doesn't matter. But it's the strongest. Yeah? The strongest impression will be the last impression at the point of death. Your entire life flashes in front of you, really, like a movie. Yeah? And then the strongest ones, your mind holds on to it, na? Right now you're still thinking about that bad person. Yeah? Right? Because the mind has this tendency of sticking to that negative, whatever that negative emotion is. It's holding on to the dvesha right now. And then you meet that person again in the next life, and the next life, and the next life. No? If you don't want it, this moment let go of the anger, hatred, dvesha that you have towards him or her. Just let go. If you've not spoken to this person, today's homework is, homework number whatever, you will call that person in the evening and say, hi, Jai Gurudev, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Most of the Indians had their New Year yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever. Yeah? Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. I decided to start this New Year with love. So let's forget everything. If the other person is not interested, it's okay. At least from my side, I open the door. Can you all do that? It's okay if the other person starts giving you all kinds of insults and bangs down the phone. It's okay. No problem. From my side, I opened the door. You come when you want. That will help this impression of hatred or anger, make it a little lighter. Yes? Will you do that? Everybody? Yeah? So homework number, what is it? How many homeworks are we doing? 2. This is homework number 2. You will call the person with whom you have your strongest hatred today. Whatever. Hatred, jealousy, anger. And you can't say, oh, she said only hatred. I'm only jealous. No. Everything, huh? Hatred, jealousy, anger.
Strongest dvesha.
Huh?
Strongest dvesha.
Strongest dvesha. Let go.
That's the only way to let go.
That is one very good way to let go. Easier way to let go. There are more difficult ways, but this is easiest. From my side, I have opened the door. Oh, you thought this is the most difficult?
Some people it can be.
It's okay. It doesn't matter what the other person says or not. It is not about the other person. I don't even know who the other person is. Yeah? This is for
Myself.
Remember this. From my side, whatever garbage I am collecting, no, of hatred, negativity, anger, that I want to let go. And I am only collecting because I constantly think about what he did, what she did, what he said, what she said, blah, blah, blah. I want to let go of this garbage that I've collected.
Whenever the hatred happens, the first thing is what we do is we break a communication. So yeah, this is the way we can start it.
Yes? It's a big question mark. Yeah. Okay? Drop the attachment to this body. Yes, this is all TK. You were like this in the past. It's the past. And no more like that. Then why should I hoard the garbage of the past? I'm hoarding it, no? I'm really carrying the garbage on my back with all this hatred, dvesha from the past. This ego, anger, jealousy, whatever happened. Let me drop this bag of garbage. I'm only carrying it. Yeah? It doesn't matter what the other person did or said. You drop it. Clear?
And what to do about people who are already gone? How to call them?
Somebody is already moved on. Of course, you can't do anything. Yeah. From your side, you drop that dvesha that you had towards that person. Maybe you can sit in front of your God in the evening and let go. From inside, cleansing is important. You don't want to move away from this world thinking about him or her. The last impression is going to determine the next birth. Very important. Yeah, you don't want to be there. Yeah. Now, not necessarily it is only a person. Yeah. You could have dvesha to chicken, and you hate chicken so much, and person in your family keeps eating chicken, and you keep fighting over chicken. Don't eat chicken. I want to eat chicken. And don't eat chicken. And at the last moment, what do you remember? Chicken. And where are you born? A poultry farm. Yeah? You don't want to be there, right? So recognize, do I have dvesha against these small little silly things also? Drop. Let go. Let go. Let go. Yeah? Observe. Now I gave you just 2 examples, so it doesn't mean you have to work only on these 2 examples. These are just examples. Huh? Go within today and observe. What else, what other dvesha am I collecting? It's like collecting dirt under the carpet. How much ever you vacuum on top of the carpet, but there is dirt under. Will that get cleaned? You have to lift the carpet and wipe it off. However difficult it is for you, however emotional it is for you, it's completely worth the effort. You don't want to come back. Yeah? You decide. You are the master of your own destiny. Yeah? So this is what Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna. Just by this body falling off, you are not going to die, and your pitamaha, father, your brother, yeah, your guru, they are not going to die by the body falling off. Yeah, because they are not the body. In the previous lifetime, somebody else was your father. That is not there in these shlokas, but he says that. Previous lifetime, somebody else was your father, somebody else was your guru. Somebody else was your brother. And in the next lifetime, somebody else will be your father, somebody else will be your guru, somebody else will be your brother. Stop brooding over things that you're not supposed to brood on. Got it? He's brooding over this body which is temporary anyways. It's silly, he's saying. Understood the meaning of this shloka? Yeah? It's not just one shloka really in the text, it's many shlokas. Yeah? Guruji just did one, so you have to get the gist of all those.
Ektaji, there is a question on Hangout. So what if someone does not like something because your body is allergic to it? Does that also come under the category of dvesha?
You don't have to hate it. No, it's okay. Body is allergic, it's fine. It's because of some complication between the elements. Yeah? Earth and water together don't like avocado. It's okay. Every time you eat avocado, you puke. It's okay. You don't have to hate avocado. No, I just cannot tolerate it because of a particular combination of earth and water in my body. It's fine. What is. What is the key? What is. Be with what is. No need for raga and dvesha. at all. (2-16) next shloka. It's a continuation. नासतो विद्यते भावो
नासतो विद्यते भावो
न अभावो विद्यते सतः
न अभावो विद्यते सतः
उभयोरपि दृष्टो अन्तस्त्व
उभयोरपि दृष्टो
अनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः
अनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः
नासतो विद्यते भावो. The unreal has no truth in it. What is unreal?
You don't like.
So what is unreal?
Entire mind.
This entire prakriti, this body and all relationships of this body. There's no reality in it, he says. Why is there no reality? It is all changing. How can that which continuously change be real? Contradictory, no? Yeah. How can that which is temporary be real? This body is temporary. 60, 70, 80, if I'm lucky, 100. After that, gone. What is 100 years? Nothing. Yeah. It's temporary. Everything is temporary. Relationships are temporary. People are temporary. People come in your life, they go away. Happy situations come, they go away. Sad situations come, they go away. Yeah. Good things come in life. Money, phones, whatever, cars, they go away. Everything that comes has to go. There is nothing which is permanent in this Prakriti. Yeah. Including this body and relationships of this body. So all this is unreal. It has no truth in it. Yes, there is only one truth. Truth is that which is permanent, right? What is that truth?
Impermanence.
Impermanence is the only truth. And yes, the consciousness, the Brahman consciousness which is all pervading, the Purusha that I am. Yes, that is what is permanent. That is the only truth. That is the second part of that line. Na abhavo vidyate sata. There is no lack. Abhav is lack. Those who know Hindi. Na abhavo vidyate sata. It is there in the truth, in the reality. There is no lack in the truth. And what is the truth? See, this is very, the shlokas are very poetic. You have to understand the meaning. Huh? And what is the meaning of the truth here? The Brahman consciousness. Yes, the supreme energy that I am, that you are, that everything is. Yeah. There is no lack of reality there. Ubhayorapi drushta antastva. Both these principles, ubhayo means both. Yeah? Both these principles were seen. Drushto is to see. drishti is to see. Both these principles were seen by who? By the Tattvadarshivih, by the wise ones. Yeah? So literal translation is the Tattva is principle, Darshivihi is one who can see. Tattvadarshivih is basically the wise one.
Wise men are those who can see this.
Yes, wise men are those who can see these both principles. There are two principles. What are the two principles?
One is real, one is unreal.
Correct. Everything that is temporary, this Prakriti is temporary, it is unreal. This is first principle. Second,
The lack to the truth of reality, Brahman consciousness is real.
only Brahman consciousness is real. That is the second principle.
Brahman consciousness is nothingness.
Nothingness. Yeah. Absolute silence. That's what you are. And that's what you crave for really. Because that's where you came from and that's where you will go. Where were you before you came into this body? Where?
Nowhere.
In that Brahman consciousness, in that nothingness. Yeah? You were unmanifest. If you remember Guruji saying, you were unmanifest. Then you are now manifest in this body. And after 60, 70, 80, 100 years, again you will go back to the pool of Brahman consciousness where you are unmanifest. Yes. And this cycle continues. Yes. And why does it continue? I have to come back because of my strongest raga or dvesha. The wise one recognizes, oh, I should stop creating any more raga or dvesha. And when do I create raga and dvesha? The moment a sensation of pleasure or pain arises in me. That moment I cut off, snip it off. No more reaction. No more physical reaction, no more vocal reaction, no more reaction at the thought level even. Got it? Yeah. Then what happens? I don't create any more agami karma. Then what happens? Do I become enlightened?
Erase my
Sanchita karma also. So my past karma will still keep flowing like a river. Yeah? So I just go through them like a sakshi, like a witness without creating new karma. Yeah? Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah? No creation of new karma. With meditation and knowledge, actually your previous past karma also gets wiped off. How?
with the
With oneself. With sacredness.
You just said it. Bolo? Perfect. No reaction. A person comes from the past, very strong samskara from the past, not met him or her now. Yeah? Person comes, sensation arises. The sensation is because of the samskara from the past. Sensation arises, I don't react to that. Yeah? And I become so strong in knowledge and my meditation that even if it comes, I don't even realize it now. Like he said, no, I can't even think about that person I used to hate before knowledge. Now that person doesn't even come to the mind. So his sanchita karma has got wiped off. Are you seeing it? Right here in our room we have an example, and it happens to all of us. The more you go deeper in knowledge and meditation, sanchita gets wiped off, and with this cutting off at the sensation level, I stop creating new agama. Yes, very soon the bag gets empty. Yeah.
What about you remember the person and you think you want to laugh because there is no emotion, there is no sensation about that.
That's fine. That's absolutely
It's
fine.
like,
How silly I was.
yeah, I mean, I was silly. The whole event was so stupid looking back.
Yeah.
So there is no.
That's fine. Then you've moved on.
There is no emotion attached to it. It's just something like how foolish.
Yeah. It's okay. Now don't go into Vishada. That's a new thing. Oh, I regret how bad I was. No,
Not like that. The whole thing seems like a drama. It's like what a
Beautiful.
stupid thing.
Beautiful. This life is a drama. Have you woken up to this? It is a drama. We are here playing our roles. Roles assigned to us by us. I did it to myself. There is nobody else who is responsible for it. No God sitting up there in white clothes, long white flowing beard, writing debit and credit for you. No. You did it to yourself. Sukhasya dukkhasya nakopi data. There's no giver of sukha and dukkha, of pain and pleasure. It is you. You do it to yourself. Yeah. (2-23). Now we are talking about the truth. What truth? The Brahman consciousness. Yeah? न एनं चिन्तन्ति शस्त्राणि न एनं दहति पावकः न च एनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः Ishan video. You are nothing but just a little drop. That drop which is a drop of water. The Brahman consciousness is the ocean. The little drop of water cannot say, oh, I am different from the ocean. Yes, you are that Brahman consciousness. Yes, nothing but light. Yes. This light cannot be cut by a weapon. That's the first line. The enam chindanti shastrani. That's the first line. The self cannot be cut by any weapon. Shastra is a weapon. Can you cut this space? You cannot cut this space. Yeah. Just like that, you cannot cut the consciousness or the Purusha. So there is really no death for you. Yeah. Fire cannot burn it, is the next part. The enam dahati pavakaha. Pavaka is fire, dahati is to burn. Cannot be burnt by fire. Nacha enam kledayantyapo. Apa is water. Kledayanta is to make wet. Water cannot wet it. Na shoshayati marutaha. Marutaha is the wind. The wind cannot blow it away. is to make you realize that you are the Purusha. You are not this body. You have a tool called body. Because of your karmas, you had to come into a body. How would you exhaust your karmas? Tell me. There was no other way, right? You had to take this body, come, be with a parent, a child, a spouse, family, with friends, colleagues, boss, whatever karma you had with these people from your previous lifetimes. They are the same people that come into your life again and again. But you are not the body. You have a tool called the body to exhaust this karma. It's a debit and credit exchange. You are taking a loan from the bank. You have to pay it off, right? Otherwise they come running behind you. Yes? That's exactly what karma is. It's a debit or credit exchange that I have to pay back. That is why I came into the body. I am not the body. I have a body. Yes? You have a car. Is it going to live forever? Tell me. It's going to die one day, right? It's going to move on. You'll have to look for another car. Exactly like that. That is your vehicle. This is also a vehicle. This is going to die one day and you will have to look for another one. And the process of having to look, you don't really have to do. It's your strongest raga or dvesha. That does the job for you. Yes? Automatically you find that particular person. That man and that woman. Good. Bring them together. I have to be born here. Many times you do that. You can bring two people together just because you have to be born there. So recognize this. You are the Purusha. You are the energy. Yes? You are the electricity, the light that is coming out from the bulb. You are not the bulb. You have started identifying with the bulb. Similarly, Pitamaha and all the gurus and all those people standing on the battlefield, they are not that bulb that you see. They are the light, the Purusha. And that Purusha cannot be killed by a weapon, cannot be burned by fire, cannot be wet by water, and cannot be blown away by air or wind. Go to the next one. Neha avikram nasho asti.
Neha vikram nasho asti.
Pratyavayo na vidyate.
Pratyavayo na vidyate.
Swalpam apyasya dharmasya.
Swalpam apyasya dharmasya.
Trayate mahato bhayat.
Trayate mahato bhayat.
Na eha abhikram nasho. For him, there is no attack nor destruction. Who's this for him? There is no attack nor destruction. Or for the path, for the one who is on this path of dharma and has realized he is the Purusha. Yes, for such a wise one, there is really no attack and no destruction. Pratyavayo na vidyate. Neither is disappearance of what exists and appearance of what does not exist. Pratyavayo is what I feel exists. No? I have a feeling, oh, these people, this is what really exists. I feel that this is my house, this is my car, these are my people, this is art of living, my group, these are my friends. I feel all this will disappear one day at death, either me dying or they dying. For the wise one, it's not like that. Understood? Pratyavayo. Yeah? For example, till the time I am not on the path of knowledge, I have not understood the truth that I am the Purusha. Yeah? Till that time I think my friends, kith and kin is real, but for a wise one, such an appearance is unreal.
The difference between when you're dreaming and when you wake up.
Perfect. When you're dreaming, how you feel, oh, this is really happening. Yeah? You feel you're really swimming in the English Channel and you're swimming and you're going nowhere. There's just water and you're going to drown in. You feel it's real. And you almost feel breathless and you're sinking in the ocean and you're going to die now. And then you wake up thinking, oh, that was a dream. Yeah? You thought that dream was real. A wise one knows it's a dream. Got it? Pratyavayo na vidyate. A wise one knows this is all just like a dream. It is not real. Yeah? I didn't confuse you, no?
Didi, can you repeat the first line again?
Na eha abhikram nasho asti pratyavayo na vidyate. For the one who is on this path and has recognized, oh, I am the Purusha, for him there is no attack, no destruction. Yeah? For him, it is all like a dream. Yeah? Swalpam apyasya dharmasya. Swalpam, little bit of dharma. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya. Little bit of dharma. Trayato mahato bhayat. Will take away the greatest fears from you. A lot of fear is there in you. Of losing this body, losing the loved one, losing house, losing so many fears we have, right? All these fears will be gone with just this little bit of understanding of dharma. What is dharma? It's not duty. It's not religion. What is dharma? True nature. True nature of things. Understanding reality as it is. Understanding that I am the Purusha. I am indestructible. Just this little bit of understanding can really take away all my fears. Here Samkhya Yoga ends and Buddhi Yoga begins. So understood, no? Samkhya Yoga, the truth. What is the truth? Because of my karmas I am suffering, life after life, birth after birth. I am stuck in this cycle. Who am I? I am not really this body. I am the Purusha. This is Samkhya Yoga. Clear? Now, with this understanding of Samkhya, how do I live in this world? That is Buddhi Yoga. Got it? Buddhi is intellect. Now my intellect has become sharpened. So, how do I live in this world with a sharp intellect, with this proper understanding? That's where Buddhi Yoga begins. Okay? Everybody in the world knows this, I think. This sutra, 2-47. No? You even recite it.
So in Buddhi Yoga, what is it trying to tell? That, how to live in this world?
Yes, now exactly how to live, how to do your action, O Arjuna, is part of Buddhi Yoga. Till now Samkhya Yoga, till now was the wisdom to help you understand who you are. Now with this understanding, O Arjuna, that you are the Purusha, how you should continue doing the actions in life is Buddhi Yoga. With intellect. Yeah? So now we will talk about what comes under Buddhi Yoga. Okay. 2-47. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते
मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूर् मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि Tell me, all of you know the meaning. Don't you? Very good. Karmanyevadhikarasti. You have the right to action. तुम्हारा कर्म पे अधिकार है in Hindi.
That's still showing up.
Karmanyevadhikarasti. You have the right to action. Ma bhaleshu kadachana. Not to the result of action. Ever. What does this mean?
Do your duty and not worry about the results.
Don't think about the result. What will be? What will happen? Will this be good? Will this be bad? That's not in your hands anyways. You tell me, is it in your hands? How much do you sit and worry? Oh, my son should become like this. My daughter should become a doctor. Does your daughter grow up and become a doctor? No. She wants to be an engine driver. You are the one who has kept thinking all your life, 20 years, 30 years, continuously. Now she will become a doctor. Now she will become a doctor. You are unnecessarily worrying yourself. Yes? You are suffering on your own account. Because your focus is on karma phalam. Karma phalam is always in future. Karma is always present. Yes? Your focus is ahead. Yeah? But you are walking in the present. If there is a ditch in the present, but your focus is ahead, you are going to fall in the ditch, no? That's what happens. Stop focusing on the end result of action. Focus on the action itself. Yes, you have the right to action, but you don't have the right on the end result. How much ever you want to become a CEO, manager, I run. You may not become the manager. You getting it? So you do your 100% in the action right now. And drop whatever happens, is fine. Be with what is. Yes, be with what is. You have the right to action, O Arjuna. You do not have the right to the end result. What was Arjuna thinking about? die? That was actually the question just before he said this. Arjuna asked him, oh, my relatives who are all there in front of me right now, they will be there, no? They won't die, no? So Krishna says, don't worry about the end result. You focus on the action. The right action for you now is to fight the war. Yes? Don't focus on the end result. Like that only you all are in a battlefield in your life, aren't you? What should I do? Should I do this? Should I not do this? How should I do this? Is this right? Is this wrong? Will this give me this end result? End result is not in your hands. Let go. You focus on the action. Yeah. Ma karma phal hitur bhur. Do not get attached to karma phal, which is the result of action. Do not get attached to result of action. Ma te sangostva akarmani. And do not resort to inaction. This is very important, huh? You will say, oh, I don't have to focus on the end result. Yeah, let me not do, act only. What will I get from this action? No. Yeah? Do not resort to inaction. That's what Arjuna was doing. No? Arjuna said, oh, okay, why don't I just run away? Let me run away to the Himalayas, become a yogi. That'll be good for me, no? Yeah? He's trying to speak out philosophy, remember? Guruji said? No, that is inaction. When you have to do something and you run away from it, it is inaction. And why was he wanting to run away? Because he just could not face his own raga dvesha. Are you seeing this? This happens to you also. Yeah, you're not ready to face your own raga and dvesha, and then you want to look for a shortcut, run away. Yeah? So he says, no, do not resort to inaction. Yeah? And yet, do not be attached to the end result. Huh.
Can I say something? There's something that's coming to my mind now is like when we organize courses, the first thing, it's like, what's the registration? What's the registration? How many registered? So I look at it like the focus is on the number of registrations or the focus is on getting the course done. Whether 3 people come or 35 people come, the action should be keep going, doing the intro talk and everything else. But the goal should be to do
a good job,
finish the class. If we then, when the attention moves from conducting a class, teaching a class, to the focus moves just to how many registration, then we have lost track of what we are doing.
Perfect. That's a perfect example. She's an art of living teacher, so she has her issues. You look into your personal life. Yeah? Your focus should not be on numbers. Oh, how many people come from the course? You come, you do a good job, you teach, done, wash your hands off, move away. What we do, before we have to take up an action, constantly thinking how many people, what, this, that, will this happen, will that happen, and on the day of the action, you are not 100% there. Yeah, hope that person is like it, hope this person is like it, what will happen tomorrow. Again, your focus is on the future. After the action is over, you look to the past now. Oh, how was it? Did I do a good job? Are you seeing this? Yeah? We are either in the future or we are in the
past. We are not in the present moment. That is what is creating the problems for us. Yeah? Remember the signs of misery Guruji said in the first talk? Constantly being in the past is the first sign of misery. Second sign of misery? Anxious about the future is the second sign of misery. What is the total sign of misery? Yeah. All the time. Yeah. Mind is going on and on and on. Yeah. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Maya, Mad, Matsar. Yeah. Then I am lost. Total sign of misery. Yeah. So recognize this. What actions do you have to do right now in life? This is your current classwork, not homework. Write it down. Whatever in your life is going on, maybe a job transition, maybe a spouse transition, maybe whatever is happening in life. Yeah? Your bank loan you cannot pay, your house is too messy, you have to do upkeep, maintenance of the house. Whatever is that biggest issue in your life. Yeah? Just think, how am I going to focus on the action and not on the end result? What is the meaning of focus on the action now? You tell me. Being 100% in the moment and doing what? For example,
To be done.
huh?
Do what needs to be done.
Yeah, do what needs to be done. What needs to be done? Suppose it's a big project like your house is falling apart. You need to get the roof done. Exactly. Start your plan right now. Complete the plan and be done with it. What do?
Keep thinking.
Continuously I'm thinking about the plan. Oh, what will happen? Will this happen? Will I find a contractor? What if the roof is still like this? How much money do I have? Will I be able to manage this? Blah, 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 blah. I've made a plan, no? Make a plan with dates and resources and be done with it. Even after I make a plan with dates, with resources, with the contractors, I keep thinking about it. Will it be good? Will it be bad? Drop. That is the focus on the end result. Yeah? So tonight's homework is make that plan for them. Whatever, move in your life, big transition. Some of you don't have anything big in your life right now. Whatever little. Yeah? You had a fight with your husband. Okay, did have a fight with your husband. Whatever little bit improvement is required. Yeah? Did you go for a romantic date with your husband recently?
He said plan a fight.
Oh, plan a fight, no. Did you go on a romantic date with your husband recently? Please plan one. Good.
When we are working on a plan or when we are in that situation, in that task, usually we have options, we have choices. Okay? So in order to choose an option or in order to take up a choice, we have to look beyond that task and the result, right? So, for example, if I have two options of jobs, I have to look what the result is going to be of me taking up one of the jobs. So wouldn't I have to focus on the result at that time?
See, when I'm planning, I'm in the planning phase right now. I have two job offers on the table. One says 100,000, one says 120,000. The decision is made. It's stupidity to go on and on and on in your head. 100,000, okay, 120,000. You know you are going to take the 120, but you're going to unnecessarily keep thinking about the 100,000. That is the tendency of the mind. That's what needs to be cut off. Yeah? So you have two job offers, both are 100,000. Yes? Still there will be a difference. There will be more perks here, there will be less perks here, there will be more travel here, less travel here. It's straight forward. One is closer to the house, one is away from the house. Be objective, be practical. Drop this emotional drama that we create inside. What if the boss is good here? What if the boss is not good here? Nonsense, you don't know. Yeah? What if the colleagues are like this? This is extra. We will do this in Bhagwad Gita 3 and 4. This extra emotional cloud we create. It's called Vyakhya. We'll discuss this in Bhagwad Gita 3 and 4. But you at least start on this path of making a plan and then washing your hands off. I want you to experiment, not focusing on the result. Every time your mind goes to the result, bring it back to the present. Again it'll go, again you bring it back. It'll go, again you bring it back. Yes, like a little kid. Mommy is not looking, what will the kid do?
Reach into a candy jar.
Not 1, 10 candy jars, throw things around, break things. Mom's not there. The moment you come and you look, you have to just look, stand there. What happens to the kid? Sits down quietly. That's exactly how your mind is. When you are not looking, it jumps to the future and thinks about the end result. The moment you observe it, it will quietly come back and do the action or the plan. Got it? Experiment. Make that plan tonight. You have lots of time after you go back home. Yes? And observe the gymnastics of the mind.
But sometimes even if we plan and we give 100%, but still the result is not the way we want it.
Again, you are focusing on karma phalam.
No. I'm talking about when I got the result. Okay? But then at that time I feel bad about myself, like where I get wrong, so that next time I will be right.
You have to understand karma also plays a big role. How much ever you want $200,000 ka house, you are going to get the 150,000 only. You are not going to be able to make it to the 200,000. Okay, what was that? 1.5 million. Yeah? No, you could only do 1.25 million. You could not do the 1.5 million. It's no use bothering about that. Whatever end result comes to you, stop saying but.
No, but it doesn't mean like...
Again but.
No, I'm saying like, then I'm restricting myself. Like I'm restricting myself. I know I have 100,000. Okay, I need to buy 150,000 house. So should I not go for like additional 50,000 to get it from somewhere, or to try or not to try for it?
That is your decision. Whatever you want to loan, beg, borrow, steal, that is your decision. Be aware, karma is related to everything that I do, and the munching in the mind that goes on and on about that. The extra 50,000. Yeah?
I know I can make it. Like, okay, I'm short of 50,000, and I know I can make it. So I'm giving it a try.
Karu, fantastic. Again, don't bother about karma phalam. Maybe the 150,000 you put in also, but the house is so dilapidated. There are termites in the house and it's worth 30,000. Don't worry about the end result. You do your action 100%. You see what I'm saying? I want you to actually experience this, because this is like a biggest problem. The biggest problem, the mind does not want to accept this. Aren't you experiencing that resistance, all of you? Yeah? So practice this tonight. You have to actually implement the knowledge. Listening to it is not going to work. You sit down and you make that plan tonight. Yes?
Right. So you're saying whatever you come up with, like in this case, how he's going to have a plan as to, okay, I have 100,000, I have to come up with 50,000, how am I going to come up with it? And then give you a plan to come up with
Exactly.
it. But don't worry about whether you make it or not. Because if you have a good plan, then you make it.
Perfect.
Similar to having a planning phase, which is you're still in the present moment while planning. You can also have a learning phase where you can analyze and say, okay, this is where I went wrong, and learn from my mistakes and then go ahead.
Right.
So learning phase should not be seen as being in the past.
Yeah.
Why? It is a lessons learned from the past mistake.
So I'm learning the lessons now, no? I was stupid. I didn't understand only about karma phalam and karma before, because I didn't give it enough attention before, even though I saw the karma video. But today, I didn't pay attention in the past. That's fine. Now come to the present moment. I learned my lesson. I came to the present moment. Got it? You don't have to keep wallowing in the past. This happened and that happened and blah, blah, blah. This is so bad, that is so bad. That is the meaning of you are in the past.
See, it's somewhat little contradictory to what the people say. I mean, start with the end in the goal. They say to work towards. But even then, I don't think that is a contradictory, because it is all coming in the planning phase and analysis phase.
Absolutely.
Which you are doing it. So you will keep the end in the mind, but at the same time, you are doing it right now and as an analysis. But once you're done with analysis and make a decision, then you just don't keep on going back.
Yeah, there's no need to keep revisiting it in the mind again and again. The revisiting in the mind again and again. Will this happen? Will this not happen? That is the focus on karma phala. Got it? Is this clear? A little more? I see some question marks there. Is it clear? Hindu?
Many times we only keep on thinking and not doing.
That example Guruji gave. Yeah? So they also don't get stuck. Plan, be done with it, wash your hands off, start working in that direction.
And sometimes I have experienced myself a couple of times where I'm working on an IT project and the solution is not to be seen, no matter how much hard I try. So I keep on thinking about this problem and I doze off at work. Like, 5 to 10 minutes without my knowledge or anything, I doze off. And suddenly I wake up and suddenly something flashes. Something comes to my mind. Okay.
Perfect.
The solution somehow happens. It comes.
Yes.
I'll be surprised myself how I came up with the solution after that, moved out of it.
Yeah.
So somehow happens. Everything comes together.
Absolutely. It's the eureka moment actually. All the answers are there with you. When you keep thinking, I want this answer, when you can't find somebody's name in your head, what was her name, the more you think, you can't find it. You let go, chhod, it will come to me. When you're doing some other work and suddenly it comes to you. Have you noticed? It's exactly like that. Everything is like that. It will come to you. There is a time karma. We've spoken about this. Yes? When something must happen, it will happen. Yes? If it has to come to you, it will come to you. If it is not meant to come, how much ever you hit your head, 150,000 ka ghar, nahi hone wala. Yes? So don't focus on the end result. Just focus on acting in the present moment. Yeah. Go to the next sutra. There's a question, Ishan.
Yes. So if we take a project and it fails, and so is it wrong to think about what happened, why it failed?
No, that's what we discussed. I learned the lessons. I'm intelligent enough. I know when I make a mistake and I fail, okay, this went wrong and this went wrong. Done. In my head, I constantly go on and on and on and on and on thinking about, oh, I'm bad, I'm horrible, I did this wrong, I beat myself, I'm so stupid. This constant beating is not going to help you anyways. This is Vishad. Yeah? So you need to drop that part of it. You made a mistake, you learn from it, you're intelligent enough, you don't need to keep playing the same record. The same broken record goes on and on. She did this, then I did this. She did this, then I did this. She did this, then I did it. It goes on and on and on. Yeah? Cut off this broken record. Yeah? Done?
Yes, no more questions.
2-49. दूरेण ह्यः वरं कर्म
दूरेण ह्यः वरं कर्म
बुद्धियोगाधनञ्जय
बुद्धियोगाधनञ्जय
बुद्धौ शरणम् अन्विच्छ
बुद्धौ शरणम् अन्विच्छ
कृपणाफलहेतवः
कृपणाफलहेतवः
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म by far is inferior an action with the focus on the end result. By far, duren, literally by far, is inferior an action with the focus on end result.
So if you focus on your end result, your actions will be inferior.
Yeah, your action is inferior. Compared to Buddhi Yoga, O Dhananjaya. He addresses him as Dhananjaya and he says, compared to Buddhi Yoga. What is Buddhi Yoga?
Act.
What is an intelligent action?
Focus on action.
Focus on action, not on the end result. Yeah, and what is the right focus in action? Now we go deeper into understanding of Buddhi Yoga. What does it mean? Whatever the action is that I have to do in this moment, I do it devoid of this pleasure and pain. It's a difficult action, it's a difficult action. It came my way, I have to complete this. Yeah? Very difficult Ashtavakra exam. Yeah? Or Patanjali exam. You have to take it. Yeah? How many of you have completed exams? Good. Yeah? Just remember the resistance of your mind. Oh, why do I have to take this exam? I don't want to take this exam. Oh, I will be dropped from the group. Yeah? Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, this is an uncomfortable feeling inside. There's resistance. Doesn't matter. I will do it. Yeah? That is Buddhi Yoga. I focus on however difficult this exam is for me. This is just an example because I know most of them have taken the exams. Those who have not taken exams, whatever, life is an exam for you. Yeah? If there's something difficult in life, how the mind goes up or down and up and down. If there's some pleasure, you get excited. Yeah? If there's some pain in life, you get super depressed. Yeah? Something good happens, you get a promotion, boss is happy, ego is up high, very, very happy. Suddenly something bad happens, you're not doing well at work, your graph comes down. Your graph keeps going up and down and up and down and up and down. Right? A Buddhi Yukta, a person who is established in Buddhi Yoga, he is in Sambhava. Yeah? What is Sambhava? Equanimous bhava. What is bhava? Equanimous state of emotion. He's not super excited or super depressed. Equanimous. What is? Is. I will be with what is. If something bad has come my way, it's okay. I'll go through this. Whatever needs to be gone through, whatever needs to be done, I will get this done. Yes? The focus is not on the end result. The focus is on the action. However good or bad, however difficult things are, however difficult people are, I will still focus on my action and do it 100%. Yeah? However difficult that plan is for you tonight. Yes, and how many obstacles are standing in the way. Doesn't matter. Yeah? Let me do this. Let me just plan tonight. Sit down and complete this plan. With proper dates, resources. Resources means money. Resources also means if you have to hire somebody to get that done. Yeah? If you had a fight with your spouse, the plan is to sit and talk to him or her. Yeah? And resolve that. Whatever that big project is. Yes? It could be looking for a job. Yeah? It could be quitting a job. It can be anything. Whatever your big project is, which is going on in life right now. Yeah? Taking your husband on a date. Yeah. She's telling him, you, I'm going to take you. Yeah. You also plan something romantic for her. Yeah? Without an expectation that she's going to like it. Expectation is what? Focus on end result. Yeah? She might hate your white flowers. Why white? Why couldn't you get me red flowers? Yeah? So don't focus on the end result. Focus on the action. 100% whatever action I do that 100% with focus in the present, not on the end result. Yeah? Because an action with focus on the end result is inferior. It is an inferior action. Yes? Do you want to do an inferior action? You decide. Yeah? And what is the superior action? In which there is some bhava, an equanimous state of mind. I don't get carried away in pleasure, I don't get carried away in pain. Yeah? If she's very happy and says, I love you to you 100 times. No. Calm down, relax. Yeah? No super excitement also and no depression also. Sambhava. Clear? Got it? How you have to do your homework tonight? And keep observing your mind. See how many times it jumped to the future. Write it down. Oh, there. One more. Once again it went to the end result. Once again. Just observe. Yes? This is a good homework to do, to recognize how much I keep jumping into the future. Yeah? Or how much I am really in the present moment. To fix a time. 8 p.m. I sit to do this plan. And be very vigilant of your mind. Observe. Is it here 100% on the plan? How many times did I think about the end result? Yeah, it might take 10 minutes to do, it might take half an hour to do, depending on the size of your project. But constantly keep a track of the mind and make that mark. You've done that, no? What are they called?
Tally mark.
Tally marks. Just keep making a tally mark. How many times the mind went to the end result? Yes? This is homework number 3. Making the plan and checking how many times the mind went to the end result. Make tally marks for them. 2-40. Next sutra.
50.
50. 2-50. Buddhi Yukto Jahati.
Buddhi Yukto Jahati.
Ubhe Sukrita Dushkrite.
Ubhe Sukrita Dushkrite.
Tasmad Yogaya Yujasva.
Tasmad Yogaya Yujasva.
Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam.
Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam.
Buddhi Buddhi Yukto Jahati. The one who has Buddhi Yukto or has Sambhava. Sambhava is centeredness or being equanimous, not getting super excited or super depressed. One who has this Sambhava or is a Buddhi Yukto, Ubhe Sukruta Dushkriti. He drops both merit and demerit. He does not worry about, whether this will bring me good, this will bring me bad. Tasmat yogaya yujasva. Thus embrace that which is suitable for you. Yujasva means that which is suitable for you. That you embrace. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. Yoga is skill in action. What is the skill in action? Loudly.
Work on the action and not the end result.
Yes. Focus should be on the action. Make your action pure action. Yes? When you're all the time thinking about the end result, your action becomes impure because you're not in the present. Impure by what? Anxiety, worry, expectation, fear. Yeah? All this makes the action impure. Yeah? Focus on the action 100%. That is skill in action.
What is the Tasmat Yoga?
Tasmat yogaya yujasva. Thus embrace that which is right or good or suitable. Yeah, suitable, you will say, oh, doing bad is suitable for me. No. Yeah, suitable as in that which is right. That which is good for you as in not creating any more karmas. Loudly, I cannot hear you.
Yeah, what is the first line? The one who is equanimous?
Buddhi Yukto Jahati Ubhe Sukruta Dushkrute. One who is established in Buddhi Yoga, he drops even thinking about merit and demerit. He's so equanimous. Yeah? The thought of merit, oh, I will get good from this, makes you super excited. Oh, I will get bad karma from this, makes you super depressed. Yeah? He doesn't even think that. Yeah? He's just focused 100% on the action in the present moment. Yeah, you do charity. What is there in your mind?
I would get something out of it.
Oh, they should come and pat me on the back. Oh, they should put my name over there. Ekta Charitable Hospital. Yeah? Are you seeing this? I am looking for some merit. I have greed. Yeah? Somebody who's even doing a good job, not even expecting a pat on the back or a clap or a thank you. Yeah? See, you are always expecting. I'll give you another homework. Today, you do something good in the evening for somebody. Like open the door for somebody. Yeah? Yeah? And see, in your mind, is there an expectation that this person should say thank you? And see what happens when the other person doesn't say thank you to you and just walks past. What starts happening inside? That sensation will come up. From that sensation, you know, oh, this is going to lead to the thought of, what a person. He could not even say thank you to me. Huh? Focus is on the result of action, not on the action. I did good, I held the door, but I had my focus on the thank you that I would receive. See, did you ever think like this? My mind is constantly looking for something, constantly focuses on the end result. Homework number 4. Do something good, yeah, and see, is the mind looking for that thank you?
Then what happened, like one time, and many times like Guruji helped me, and then Guruji never asked me to say thank you to him. So I'll think about that and then I forget about it.
Good. In whatever way you can please your mind, but recognize, oh, that sensation. The sensation came up. Yeah? You didn't say thank you. There only learn to cut it off. First start recognizing these sensations. You are not aware of your own body. You are not aware what is happening in your body-mind complex. Yeah? These sensations give you an indication you are going to go into the future. You are going to focus on the end result.
And
First only cut it off.
sometimes these expectations are so subtle and or probably we are so not aware of it that only when the result actually doesn't happen our way we feel bad.
Yes.
Otherwise, it like just for saying this thank you thing, if I open the door at that time it may not be there in my conscious mind that I'm doing this because I want to thank you. But when that person doesn't say thank you, you feel bad.
Yes.
If the person says thank you, you may not feel very happy about it, it will go away. But when it doesn't happen, that pinch comes up. Like,
Exactly.
why did he not say?
Yeah. So see, we have programmed ourselves. We are so skillful. We can make computers, I tell you. We have programmed ourselves. Oh, he's going to say thank you to me. Thank you nahi bola hai. See, the ego, mud comes up. Immediately mud comes up. You didn't say thank you to me. Ungrateful fellow.
And when you say thank you, they should say welcome.
Yeah. See these things also, small things. I just give you one example. You can do so many things and observe yourself. Oh, I have this thing in me. I'm doing this. Yeah? Drop. Start training your mind. You've trained your mind to be angry, to be expecting, to be jealous, to be greedy. Now you have to train your mind to let go of all these negative things that you've taught him. Yeah, you are responsible. Nobody else is responsible. Yes? So you start training. Okay? I'll give you a 2-minute restroom break. Hold the door for somebody. See what's happening. Hold the bathroom door for somebody. Yeah? Actually experiment this on yourself. Yeah? Just 2-minute restroom break. Huh? Even people on Hangout, 2-minute restroom break.
Karma and what we learned on Nishkam Karma. What is Nishkam Karma? So when I don't focus on the end result, I 100% focus on the present action. That action becomes pure. Pure means it is Nishkam. What is calm? Desire in the mind. I want, I don't want, I like, I don't like. Raga, Dvesha in the mind is calm basically. Nishkam. Devoid of Raga and Dvesha. Pure action. Yeah? But it's devoid of Krodha, Moha, Lobha, all of that. Got it? Yeah? Devoid of any negativity. Pure action is Nishkam Karma. Yeah? Yeah. So now let's look at what is karma really. Everything that you see around you, every moment to moment is karma. And is happening because of karma. So in this sentence that I just said, there are 2 different types of karma. What are the 2 different types? Action and the impression of action. Sanchita, Prarabdha and Agami are all three in one bucket. Impressions of actions. And action itself. Everything is nothing but this action and impression of action. Got it? What I am doing right now, I am teaching you Bhagwad Gita. Action? Yes? What I am doing right now, if I have a lot of attachment to it, you listen to me, you thank me, you say this to me. What is this? Impression. Are you getting it? If I do a pure action, yes, not worrying about any karma phalam, no expectation, yeah, devoid of any impressions. How is my action? Pure action. So I understood the two facets, action and the impression of action. Both are called karma. That is where people get confused. Yeah.
So is it right way to say that in this session, like you are not creating any karma or we are not creating any karma?
If I am attached, what's your name?
Vishal.
Vishal should say thank you to me. Vishal should come and say, oh, Ekta, you did this. Oh, I'm grateful to you. If I have an expectation from it, I will have an impression.
No, by assuming that nobody has any expectation, just pure action.
Pure action it becomes. This entire 3-day process will become a pure action from my side. From your side, your attending might create an expectation in Vishal's mind. Oh, Vishal should get enlightened soon now. Vishal learnt about Nishkam Karma. An expectation is very subtle. It's at the subconscious level. Yeah? If you have that, you have created an impression from this action. Got it? He's just a bakra right now. It's for everybody. Yeah, if you have created an expectation in your mind, this is what I will get out of this Bhagavad Gita session. Yeah? Then that is an impression. Understood? Both are called karma. Yeah? So, everything is karma. Everything, moment to moment to moment to moment, whatever is happening is karma. You getting a break exactly at this time only and going out and getting that tea from those other neighboring people is karma. And only some of you got. And samosa, yeah. And only some. Only 8 to 10 people got, not everybody. Some of you didn't even get up from here, correct? Don't even know what are they talking about. Yes?
They have pure action, there is pure action.
If you got attached to the tea and samosa, then of course there is some impurity there. If you're not attached to the tea and samosa, great, wow, it came. It's done. Yeah? Then it is pure action. Huh?
What if they get attached and say, you owe me a samosa in next life, now let's do
Yeah. So everything is karma. Every damn thing. Me coming to Houston so many times to teach you karma again and again is my karma.
3 times she has come to teach.
And even after 3 times, you not getting it is karma. Yeah.
The online people.
Yeah. A leaf falling from a tree is karma. You blinking at a particular time is karma. Everything is karma. You coming to this particular session, so many other people must have decided, oh, I will go to that Bhagwad Gita. But they could not be here, despite even registering. Yes, karma. Everything is karma. Everything is karma. Moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. Yes, I cannot stress this anymore. That is why I keep saying it's a river which is flowing. Yes, it is continuously flowing. You cannot say, I want this river to go north, or I want this river to go south. Is it going to listen to you? Then what is the point of keeping condition on the end result? It's the same as saying, oh, I want only the 150,000 wala house. No, you don't know. You do your best. And after that, let go. Yes? Yeah, so sincerely make that plan tonight, whatever little project that is. And again, focus on pure action, making it pure. Yes? With complete sambhava, no excitement, no depression. Thinking about pros and cons. Plan means pros and cons. Yeah, if I plan, I also plan disaster recovery. Yeah, what if the house completely collapses? What if the contractors cannot do a great job and I have just $10,000 in the bank today for this? What if it comes to 12,000? What am I going to do with the difference? The 2,000, from where can I get that? Planning every nitty-gritty right now, not worrying about it later. Let me plan everything without the focus on the end result, with focus on the action.
But again, if everything is karma, then why to plan?
So that you don't keep thinking about it. Otherwise, you'll keep thinking about it anyways.
Let the thing happen.
Then is resorting to inaction. He is very smart. Lord Krishna is smarter than Prasanna. In one sentence, he said, do not get attached to end result and do not resort to inaction. See, he knows how you're going to think.
Keeping both the points, the side of points in his hand.
Yes.
No matter how he tosses, he will win.
Absolutely. That's the way this universe has been designed. He's just telling you the design. You are not ready to accept it. That is the way it is designed. Yes, the Supreme always wins. Yeah, so you stop your mind, this mind which goes on, nonsense, drop. Yes, drop this focus on the end result, come to here and now. What can I do right now? You don't know really when you are going to kick the bucket. Do you know?
No.
Maybe you know, check, maybe there is a tattoo somewhere. Expiry date might be written. No, na. Why do you keep living as if you are going to live forever? What if you die bothering about what will happen after 10 years? Nonsense. Wasted my present moment. Yeah? Be here and now. This is all I have. This is a gift. Yeah. Being in the present moment is being in pure joy. Drop. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? Drop. Again and again drop. I know your mind has a pattern of going to future or going to past. Drop. When you see this pattern happening, drop. Come to the now, now, now. Again and again remind yourself, everything is karma. Everything. And focus on making your action a pure action. What is a pure action?
Devoid of negativity.
Yeah. Devoid of all negativities, devoid of all raga and dvesha. Everything is karma. A river flows towards the sea. Does it have some raga and dvesha? It's just flowing, no? It's flowing with the path that comes. Does it say, no, I want to go this way or that way? Why do you put a condition? I want this only. This is a condition. You never know what is meant for you. Yes? You think you know, na? Your mind just fools you really. Saying, oh, I know this is good for me. There could be something else for you. Hasn't this happened with you in life? You wanted something A, but B happened. And then when you look back in retrospect, you say, oh, this was much better than what I really wanted, right? At least once it's happened in life. Everybody. Why can't you be like that? Just like a river. No raga, no dvesha. Just keep flowing with life. Recognize this. Everything is karma. The river of karma is flowing. And then you just shine. Just be. Yeah. Does the sun shine with a condition? Is there raga dvesha? Does it hate you? That's why it shines more on Houston? No. The sun just shines. There is no raga there. There is no dvesha there. You be like the sun. Just shine. A baby comes out of the mother's womb. Does the mother hate the baby? No, it's time for birth. There is no raga and dvesha in the natural actions. Do you see this? You become natural, and this natural spontaneous action comes to you. Have you noticed? Doesn't it happen? Someday you just wake up in the morning, you're full of energy, you feel like going for a run or jog or just go out there in nature. Doesn't this happen spontaneously? Sometimes you're in the shower and you start singing. Very naturally. You're not looking for somebody to praise you, are you? Just singing. Horrible voice, but you're singing. Yeah? That natural joy that is there is erupting, is just coming out of you. Recognize this. Yes. Let that joy flow. That is pure action. Are you understanding the difference between pure action and action with all the impurities of raga and dvesha? Yeah. Natural action. This body is just a combination of earth, water, fire, ether, air. Yes. Everything that this body naturally is doing, just let that happen. Because of natural flow of karma, things will come my way, situations will come my way, people will come my way. Whatever comes to my present moment plate, I get up, I do it, and be done. Next. Are you getting this? Yes? This is called spontaneous action. You understand spontaneous now? That which comes naturally. Spontaneous action is not an impulsive action. It's a wrong meaning of it. Yeah? It's not impulsive. When will you do impulsive shopping? When there's an underlying raga for that clothes or bags or shoes. That is called impulsive shopping. Impulsive action can never be spontaneous. Spontaneous is that which happens naturally. Yes? A child falls. Do I think, will I get something if I help this child? Should I help this child? Should I not help the child? You just go help. Natural action. Are you seeing this? Make life like that, natural. Recognize everything is karma. Everything. A leaf falling from a tree is also karma. Even a leaf cannot move without the command of Shiva. This is a sutra from Shiv Sutras. Who is Shiva? The Brahman consciousness is called Shiva. Without the command of the Brahman consciousness, even a leaf cannot fall from a tree. Not even a single leaf falls from the tree. Everything is karma. Yeah? Whatever food you are eating, even that is your karma. whatever is coming your way. You're in your US, you're eating more processed food than people sitting in India, probably. Or Australia. Your karma, bhumi karma. We discussed this, bhumi karma. Even blinking your eyes is karma. How many times you're going to blink your eyes? That is also karma. Everything is karma. Recognize this, that there's a natural flow of action happening through me. I am just an instrument. Let that action happen naturally. Drop this raga and dvesha, this attachment to action. I like this, I don't like this. And that action is called akarma. Pure action is called akarma. Why akarma? Why is it akarma?
Because it is not going to lead to the agami karma.
Perfect. There will not be a future karma created from this. That is why it's akarma. So, Lord Krishna advises Arjuna, make this action of yours, fighting on the battlefield, even if it includes bloodshed, make it akarma. Pure action. You are on this battlefield because some adharma was done. And as a Kshatriya, it's your job to fight the adharma. Yes? If you bring in your raga dvesha, it will become an impure action. If you just do your action devoid of raga dvesha, devoid of cravings and aversions, it becomes a pure action, becomes an akarma. Clear? Very simple.
It's same as non-action.
Huh?
Akarma.
Same, but not inaction. I can sit on the couch and say, I am not going to work from today. Ekta ji said, no use worrying about end result. I am not going to worry about money. It will just come. Yeah, then it will not come. That is your karma then. No. Huh? Not inaction. Akarma is pure action.
Because inaction is also karma, right? And the result is not going to be no fruits, basically.
A bad fruit.
Yeah, bad fruit.
Got it? Yeah. Akarma is not inaction. Akarma means devoid of karma impression. Literally. Literal translation of akarma is devoid of karma impression. And what are impressions? Sanchita, prarabdha and agami are impressions of karma.
And to do that, we have to do action without focus on end results.
Yes. And without focus on raga and dvesha. Like my raga comes up, no? Oh, I like this. Oh, no, I don't like this. Drop. What is. I have to do this.
So it is only agami karma, right? It is not. Akarma is only agami karma.
No, akarma is devoid of impressions of actions.
Yeah, so devoid of agami karma, right?
Devoid of any impression of action.
So how come Sanchita and Prarabdha is coming?
No impressions only. That is why. Whatever is under the gamut of impressions, no impressions are. Clear so far? Absolutely. So you will do your homework, your planning with full focus on action and drop the end result. Yes? Everybody must make a plan. It doesn't matter what the plan is. Yes? It can be a plan to go to a movie. That's fine. Yeah? Whatever the plan is, just make a plan without the focus on the end result. It doesn't matter it's a good movie or a bad movie. Yes? Here? there's a difference between karma and karma phala, as in focusing on the action and focusing on the fruit of action, result of action. So when we just are revising all the sutras, and all the sutras were not there, Guruji didn't do it, so I put them in one table. Yeah? So you have the right on action. You have no right on the result of action.
So in short, it means do action without a desire for a certain result.
Perfect. Perfect. Just do the action because it has come my way. Yes? You are a mother, you are a father, you have children, you have to take care of your family. This is your responsibility. Actions come your way day to day where family is concerned. You have a job, your job responsibilities come to you day to day. Just do the action pure. Drop the focus on the end result. Yeah? When you are in pure action, what is it? It is your true wealth. Why is it wealth? Why is it wealth? Perfect. I don't create future karma. That is the wealth I'm collecting. The wealth is of becoming closer and closer to Purusha, to self. That is the only wealth really. This is all nonsense. Houses and cars, how much ever you collect, you're never going to be happy. Never. I'll give it to you in writing on stamp paper. Sign it, thumbprint, everything. Satisfaction is not there in material. It's just not there. Recognize this, wake up to this. Yeah, you don't have to go through every fire. Learn from other people's experiences and grow wise. Your true wealth is not creating any more agami karma. Yeah? So, this is pure action is true wealth. Yeah? And poor are those who focus on end result. He actually calls them poor. We didn't do that sutra yet, right? We did it? Not yet. We'll come now. Kripana, he says, poor are the ones who focus on end result. Why poor? Poor person is the one who is sitting with a begging bowl, no? Give me. Person who's looking for the end result is sitting with a begging bowl, no? I want that house, I want that car, I want that name, that fame, give me this, give me that. Yeah? But enough of begging. Stop. Stop going to God as a beggar. Really. Sometime at least go to God to just say thank you. Thank you for whatever is. It's fantastic. Just be with what is. People who focus on the end result are poor. This is your eureka moment. Pure action is superior. Why is it superior? We did it, no? Why is it superior?
Equanimous, devoid of right.
Yes. I'm not even looking at merit or demerit. I have an equanimous mind. Yes? And I have an equanimous mind. Nothing can take my peace away. That is really true wealth. That is really a superior action. Yeah? And inferior is the action with the focus on end result. Use buddhi. So, here is your Buddhi Yoga. Use your intellect. Don't believe this because I am saying it. Don't believe it even because Lord Krishna is saying it. You yourself see it. Does your buddhi agree with this? Yes or no? Yeah? Check, understand this. Use your buddhi to focus on the action and make it pure. Why? Because it's only the mind that runs after raga and dvesha. How? We discussed this yesterday, the whole chart behind. Mind goes out into the world through the five senses. Yeah? Anything that I see, I hear, I touch, I taste and I smell, I get lost in either. There is a sensation of pleasure or there is a sensation of pain. Because of pleasure, I want it. Because of pain, I don't want it. This is all mind games. When I want it, I start craving it. I crave it, I become obsessive, I become possessive. And all crazy stuff happens. When I hate it, even worse happens. Both is pain really. Both raga and dvesha. Recognize it. This is the tendency of the mind to run behind raga and dvesha. And what is the skill in action? What?
Be equanimous. Do that, just action.
How?
100% in the action in the present.
Yes.
Without expectation of the end.
Yes. And how will I not expect? Perfect. Observing the sensation, not emotion. Sensation is different than emotion. Did you get this?
Yes.
Emotion is created after that first sensation comes. The first sensation was when, remember in the morning I screamed and I knocked. The sensations happening in the body, they are not emotions. It's a sensation in the body because of sound. Like that only you have sensations because of sight. You see somebody and there's a sensation inside. You taste something, that also has a pleasant or unpleasant sensation. Then the emotion comes, oh, I like or I dislike. Got it? Understood the difference between sensation and emotion? So you observe the sensation and that's where you snip it off. Don't go to the emotion only. No, I like, I dislike. It's okay. Drop it at the sensation level. When you can drop it at that sensation of pain or pleasure, there itself you snipped off. You're not going to focus on the end result. Name this Moha Maya. That is yoga, is the skill in action. Not yoga, but this is just Moha Maya. When you're lost in karma phalam, I'm lost in Maya. We've discussed Maya. What is Maya?
Everything that changes.
Everything that is around me, that is temporary. It's constantly changing, and everything that is around me can be measured. The word Maya means that which can be measured. How can I measure something I see? You can measure, no? Big, small, fat, thin, pretty, ugly.
That are already there.
Yes, this is
Which
measurement.
have also changed.
Bright, dark, all this is measurement at the level of sight. Sound, volume, or also pleasant sound, unpleasant sound. This is also measurement. Taste, good taste, bad taste. Smell, good smell, bad smell. And touch also, soft touch, hard, like, dislike this touch, pleasant touch, painful. Put your hand into fire, it's going to pain. So everything that is in this world that can be measured is called Maya. Got it? When you focus on the end result, it is like focusing on this Moha Maya. Moha means attachment to all this Maya in the world. Got it? It is not yoga. It is Moha Maya. But when you focus completely on the action, it is yoga. Got it? Did I complicate it or did you get it?
No. Easy to understand intellectually, but to practice it's a challenge.
Understanding is the first step. The problem is that many of us have heard Bhagwad Gita before, assumed I know Bhagwad Gita, but not really understood it. Yeah? So understanding it is very important in its right context. Right understanding is important. The moment I understand it correctly, I know what is good for me, what is beneficial for me. I start walking the path. Yes, commitment. Somebody is warm, somebody is lukewarm, somebody is really intense. Depends on your intensity, how fast you're going to get there. Depends on you how fast you want to get there. Yes? Can you give this the highest priority? Get there like this. Yeah? It's your wish. It's totally up to you. Once you are there, you become a Sthita Prajna. What's a Sthita Prajna? Established in awareness. Prajna is awareness. Yeah? And then I made up the next word. You're Sthita Maya. So lost in the outside world of people, situations and things, you're established in that Maya, well grounded, lost in the Maya. So, do not focus or do not be attached to the result of action. Just focus on the action, 100%. Go beyond Raga and Dvesha. This covers all the sutras. We'll talk more about Sthita Prajna tomorrow. What is Sthita Prajna? How to become a Sthita Prajna, or how to recognize a yogi who is Sthita Prajna, who is established in awareness. Clear? Very simple, no? Yeah. So you focus today completely on the action, not on the result of action. So you just plan, 100% just plan, not thinking about the end result, what will happen. How many homeworks have I given you? 4.
Could you please recap the homework?
Yeah. Can somebody start? Homework number 1. What was homework number 1?
Number 1 is
Raga, Dvesha, right?
Now, fill the bag with Raga and Dvesha. And? Number 2?
Drop your name. Drop your name.
Yeah, drop your name was 1. Don't call yourself your name today. Go home and call your spouse by your name. And see the confused look on their face. Yeah. Homework number 3?
call someone.
That person with whom you have that biggest dvesha, hatred. Call that person, huh? Even if it is an international call to India, I know that is what it is. Make that call before you sleep tonight.
What if there's nobody with a strong vision?
See, now suddenly there are such questions come up. Mind is looking for a loophole. How do I get out of this homework? You have to make the calls. Make 2 calls. Yeah, little bit also of dvesha, hatred, jealousy, arrogance, ego with somebody. Ego issues people have. Yeah. Observe. Anybody, I have little bit also of this dvesha. Pick up the phone, call, say Happy New Year.
They won't answer.
It's okay.
Leave a voicemail.
Yeah, leave a voicemail. There's one more homework.
Two more.
Make the plan. Yeah, that's homework number 4. Make the plan. How? And tally how many times your mind keeps going to the future, focusing on the end result. Bring it back to the present. And see, are you really strong keeping it in the present? Yeah? Observe yourself. This is for your own spiritual growth. You will grow from this. And last homework? Do some good and see in the mind, is there an expectation? Am I expecting at least a thank you? Yeah, did you do that? Did somebody hold the door?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you experience it in the mind? Yeah, that there was an expectation? Observe, observe. Okay?